G'day, thanks for stopping by. Look, really quick intro because I'm standing in front of the Pajero at the moment, and the reason I want to make this quick is I'm running out of light. I've actually just picked up some new LED driving lights that are a no brand type driving light from eBay. Supposedly Osram LED units, globes, whatever you want to call them. It's a better name for that, but I can't think of it right now. We don't have time to think about it. So you'll see here they've got two plastic covers that will go on top of the actual light itself. Now these ones will give you a spread, and so these are just like a solid perspex and supposedly protect the light. They are nice and solid and actually a little bit of weight to them, but you can put these on and these will give you a spread. They've got like a lined effect on them. We'll give you a closer look at those later on. And it does have a wiring kit that comes with it, which is pretty impressive actually. It seems all nicely made. We're not going to use that. We are just going to pinch the Deutsch plugs off it because I've already got the lights you can see over there. These are our old Narva 175 halogens with the light bar that you can see. The halogens just aren't doing the job. They're a tiny little spot of yellow light, and basically the LED light bar is just washing it out. Now that's not an expensive light bar. I think it's about $140, $150 from Sunyi on eBay online. So I've been really impressed with that. Really great spread. It's about 170 degrees. I think it's actually pretty close to the 180, so I really like that. So because we've already wired these up, what I'm going to do is literally just take the wires that I've got running there, cut these Deutsch plugs off, do a cut and shut. So we're just going to cut that and solder that on there, and then we'll be able to plug those straight into the lights. There's literally just one bolt holding these on. Bottom of these brackets there are 3 holes. We are going to just use the center one in the hope that that's going to be enough. If it's not, we'll worry about that later on, and then we'll drill additional holes. But I'm preferring to not drill the extra holes in the bull bar if I can help it. So we're just going to go with the single hole for now, drive around, see what happens. If they shift, then we'll do the extra ones. The reason I've gone with the 7s is that originally when I installed the light bar, I put it up on top of the bull bar. But now that I've got the antenna and I'll put another antenna on the front here, that takes up that space, so it didn't really work. The other thing was legality. I don't think in New South Wales here we're allowed to have the light bar mounted above the bull bar, albeit that I see it everywhere. I don't think that's necessarily legal. So what I wanted to do was drop that down under the bar, so you can see it's no higher or no prouder than the top of that bull bar. It sits behind the outside line of the bull bar itself, so I think that technically would be legal for that, which meant that I was limited to 7-inch lights to be able to fit them in there and be able to fit them still under that light bar. And from a size perspective, you can see there's 7s there as well, so shouldn't have any issues there. So I think it's going to look nice, go nice with that light bar. I'm going to do some comparison footage, but what I'm going to do, because I'm so short on time, rather than taking it out for a drive to show you these, I do have some footage of where I was out testing these out when I put the light bar on itself. So I'm going to resort to that footage. We'll put that up there and then we'll do a comparison once we've actually got these fitted up. So we need to get into it. Just quickly, they do come with a clear lens on it as well, just a clear protector lens, which is nice, and you can see that's a really nice looking unit. And the reason I went with these was I really wanted something that was going to throw light. The light bar does an excellent job of spread light, but I really wanted something that was going to throw some light down the way. Unfortunately, the halogens just weren't keeping up with the light bar, so that's why we've gone with these. You can see they're a real deep dish in there as far as the reflector goes. So I'm kind of hoping these are going to be similar to a torch, and they're going to throw a nice narrow beam of light. We're about to find out anyway. It's about 1 lux according to the ad at 1608 meters, so 1.5 k's give or take. Now 1 lux is obviously unusable, but that seems to be the rating that they use for these lights. You did also see these Stedi lights that you'll see here, and I did think they were the same light or very, very similar design. Quite interesting. And you can see on the Stedi website there, they're saying $159. I was getting excited, thinking, well, I paid $117 for these, link in the description down below as well. And I thought, well, that's not too much to get some branded Stedi stuff, and Stedi has a real good reputation. Unfortunately, it turned out the Stedi was for one light for the $160, so about $320 for the pair of them. Anyway, let's just get these done. I'm going to undo these bolts, get the wire cut and shut. I'm probably not going to show you too much of this. I might cut some footage in, but realistically, when we talk, we should have this done. So just a pointer, when you're doing lights and stuff on the Pajero, take this front grill off, just pop some of these studs out. You can get this off and then you can get in sort of behind the front there. This makes it so much easier to run wires up around the battery area. Lift up, that whole section will come out like that. See in the back here, I've run all my wires. That's an easy way to get into your winch, etc, etc. Low beam, high beam, light bar, and our spotties there. So that's our new LED driving lights on their own. Now they've just got the spot beam covers on, or just the plain protective covers. I'm going to duck out, I'm going to throw on the spread beams and we'll see what we get. Okay, so we've got those with the lines vertically as far as the protectors go, and we'll see what we get. Okay, it's definitely more of a spread light, obviously, you can see that. I wouldn't say just put the light bar on. Definitely more spread with the light bar. I'm just going to rotate the covers so we've actually got the lines horizontally, and we'll see if that makes any difference. With the lines of the cover horizontally, you can see that it's throwing that beam vertically. So I'll turn that off. So we've definitely got more of a vertical spread, so that you really want the lines to be vertical if you want the light to be thrown horizontally. Guess that makes sense. And there's our light bar there. So you can see we're still getting a definite, I guess, throw down the middle from those driving lights, and it has spread it out, but it is very much vertical. Just going to put those other covers back on, the originals, just the clear ones. Spot is definitely more central. It's in line with our high beam and light bar. I'd really love that light bar to be lighting up as much as those spotties are, but it is a real nice soft spread. It says 170 degree. I reckon that's pretty close to the spread that we get. The spread on that light bar is excellent. Now these are a really nice combination. So it's no lights, obviously. Low beam, high beam, light bar, which you can see has a ever so slight central focus, not much, ever so slight spot in front, and there's our new spotties, and they're doing an excellent job. Very, very happy with those. $120 well spent, I think. I can certainly open those out a little bit. I'm very happy with that spot. That's exactly what I want. I just want that throw down the center of the road, so I can see anything on the road. It does have a nice spread as well. I don't know if you can necessarily see that, but it does have an ever so slight spread off to the front of the car, wider than what I'm getting from my high beams, etc. But if I'm going to be doing any road driving, you know, country wise, out where there might be some kangaroos or something, and I have the opportunity, then the light bar will be giving me that extra vision off to the left and right side of the road, so I can see if there's any roos or something like that coming onto the road. So bloody brilliant. Really happy with those. So that's it, guys. As you can see from the video, very, very happy with these for 120 bucks. So for under $250 combined, I'm happy as a pig in it. Thanks very much for stopping by. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.